So, what were we talking about here? Corporate hordes? You're gonna
Yeah.
edit this part out, right? Probably won't. Anyway, so I guess I wrote a book called Corporate Hordes, which was actually it's a continuation of these roommate films that I made. They're on YouTube. You can watch on our Mfields 2178. All three roommate films are on there, which my nephew did. He put them up on there because I'm not good at that stuff. When it comes to like putting up, he's much smarter than I am with technology. I don't even use a freaking Kindle. But yeah, they're on YouTube. But yeah, it's a continuation of all three roommate films. And I was just planning this one for a while, and I thought it was like really freaking funny. You know, like I just come up with all these ideas, and then finally it's like, dude, I'm just gonna write it. I had so much fun writing that thing. I just kept changing it, and I sent it to my agent, and like I just kept like sending it to her because I kept coming up with more ideas to it. You know, I just thought it was really funny. It was really fun to write. So I guess some people had fun reading it. So it's been out on Amazon for a while. But yeah, and some people had fun reading it. So like, and it's the further adventures of Tyler and his struggles with dating at being like 40 something years old. You know, I think he's like 42 or something. I made him, but and then he's like single and works at a shitty job. You know, but like. So he breaks up with Shar, who was like the love interest in the first three, but like they still keep in contact. Like they keep contact under Skype and stuff. But like Tyler's just kind of like holding on to her. But then he like falls for this other girl in it, and he meets her like at work. You know, like he meets like all the girls at work and stuff because he don't really go anywhere. You know, so like so anyway, so he meets this girl and everything, and like I guess like. You know, they kind of hit it off, but like, you know, but like there's like complications with that, you know, and then like at his work, he gets like this new boss, like this boss gets fired, so like this new guy comes in, his name's Joe, and he's like the biggest asshole ever. I can swear, right? Okay. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, but he's like the biggest asshole ever, and like he just goes in there and pretty much blaming everybody at the job because production's been down. So, and this guy is like a huge prick. He's actually based on experiences that I had. Like a lot of that stuff wasn't made up. Like that really did happen. I just put all the best highlights in there with this character because like for 2 weeks, this boss had like made my life a living hell. And then when this guy comes into like the facilities, people like rumored like he fires everybody. And he'll fire you for a cough. Like he's just one of those guys who just loves to fire people. So I guess he fired his dad and his stepbrother, I think it is. He fired those two, and like I guess he's just not a very pleasant person. So I've heard about the guy, but then when he actually came, he terrorized me for 2 weeks. So like in the book, it's all the highlights from it, you know, like all the highlights of him tormenting me. It was hell, and it was like scary to come into work, which I described in the book, how scary it is to go into the job and deal with this tyrant of a human being. But I figured when I was writing it, people would be able to relate to that, because I'm pretty sure a lot of jobs have like a really shitty asshole boss, you know, probably even like terrible than the last type of deal, where they're like, they just go in there with a bad mood and they hate everybody and they think everybody is the reason for their problems, which is what this guy is. So, But yeah, it's really about that, like this whole dating in like his work life, you know, and then he has like this friend named Ramon on there, which is actually based on a friend of mine, you know. But like when I write my books, I always over exaggerate. That's why I like tell people, don't get upset about it, because I just over exaggerate. Like I'll take it, like maybe your personality or something like that in the stuff that you say, but I'll over exaggerate the character because you know I make good comedy. So it's not entirely. I usually have about 2 or 3 people in one person, like I'll base off of, you know, like this person does that, you know. There's some kind of highlights, kind of like in Losers Anonymous, which is the previous one from this one. You know, there's this girl who actually shoved like a Mike's Hard Lemonade up her crotch. So I remembered that. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe someone actually did that. I've never heard of that before. That's fucking yuck. So So I just remembered that because this girl was like a huge whore, you know, which is depicted on there. She slept with everybody. Oh, oh. Anyway, so yeah. So I just put like a bunch of different personalities, but I try not to make fun of everybody. You know, I try to put their good points too. Like I try to put like good points of Ramon in there, and you know, because he does have his good points. As hard as it is to find them sometimes, but yeah, Ramon like constantly puts down Tyler at this, and Ramon struggles to be better than Tyler. And then in the book, Tyler does find like this girl that he finds like a really hot chick that like he sleeps with, and Ramon's just like freaking like upset because he feels it should be him and not Tyler because he's always competing with him. And so it just makes it kind of funny for the book, this goofy character. So like he goes and starts dating like Tyler's friends. Since Tyler's taken now he can take his hot female friends that he talks to because he's like upset about that. So like, but they end up failing and stuff like that in different ways. But it's kind of funny though how it goes down. You know, it's just bad luck basically. You know, so and it's just really funny. So I thought it was a good premise for like a comedy, just like this big comedic comic relief character. Ramon. But I also put Cornelius in there. It was based on another friend of mine, and he's the one who kind of like gets everything together and all that stuff, and he talks a lot of shit too. He's a really good shit talker. But and then, you know, he's kind of like, and then Cornelius and Ramon are kind of like the Howard and Justin in there. I always had like a dual characters. I don't know why, you know, like Jay and Silent Bob. That's what Howard and Justin reminded me of. They're two people that I used to know, and I just use their personalities for these characters and some of the stuff that they say. And I don't know, they're just like two goofy people, but they like act tough, but they're really just like goofy people in real life. And that's why I wanted the Howard and Justin character. Two characters that act tough, but they're fucking goofy as shit. But so yeah, I